Hi there Pokefans, I'm your humble host Joseph fan and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. As you see, we've just defeated Bede over here. Now he's going to talk a lot of nonsense right now and then he's going to walk off and then we have the opportunity to go on to the next town. Like this. Now let's see if we can find any items around here before we go on. There's an item over there. Did I actually see it? Yes, I did. Let's see what it is. It's a Stardust. Okay. Don't know what use Stardust is, but we have it. Maybe it's a sell item. For in case we run out of money. Again, over here I cut out a little bit of that load screen over there because it took about a minute to do, and I didn't want it to take a minute, I wanted it to take a few seconds like I did. I was expecting that woman over there to be a trainer, but she turned out to be a Nurse Joy character, or a Nurse Joy type character, should I rather say. Okay, in there are some interesting guys. There's an item over there. What item is this? Energy powder. Okay. It's quite nice that you get these random healing items all over the place, which are not potions, but more natural, even though it's still in a refined form. Okay, this is a tent lady. That's a breeder lady over there. I wonder if I can beat her. She looks quite powerful. The breeders tend to be quite powerful. There's an item over there. Do I want to try and get it? There's a electric dog trying to bite my head off. So I'll leave it for now. There's another item over there. Once again, do I actually want to go in there and find that item? I know around here somewhere there's a TM or something I can collect. It's right behind that Pikachu kid. It's a kid disguised as a Pikachu. Okay, that dog is going to attack me. That's the Persian or whatever, or the mouth of this region. Mouth, not mouth. Repel. That doesn't actually work really well against overworld Pokemon, not as far as I could tell. Anybody in the comment section who has played this game and have tried the repels, tell me whether or not you can actually repel overworld Pokemon with repels. Because this is the first gym leader, and as you can see with his attire, he specializes in grass type Pokemon. Granted, he has a sheep, a Wooloo. I can hardly ever remember this sheep's name, so if I refer to it as a sheep, I am meaning Wooloo. Anyway, Milo is a grass type specialist, but he has a Wooloo around. But that is relevant to his specific gym challenge. And yes, every single gym in this game has a challenge associated with it. I almost walked into that ticket over there. Could be problematic. Okay, how am I going to get to that item? Was I in the wrong camp? Okay, there's an item there as well. Maybe I'll do that later on. Okay, this is Turffield. And there's Hob, our friend. And I call him our friend this time because he's not currently our main rival or enemy. More like enemy. That privilege goes to Bede at the moment because of his specializing in psychic type Pokemon. Another electric dog. At least this one is a tame one. Yamper. That's Sonia's Yamper. It must be a trained dog because he called us to Sonia. Yep, it's a trained Yamper. I wonder to what extent it can be trained. Well, considering the intelligence of Pokemon in general, I suppose any Pokemon can be trained to collect someone. Although if you want to collect someone, you ought to have a Psychic type Pokemon with the move Teleport. Then he can come up to you, take you by the hand and teleport you right to Sonia. But she is not interested in that strategy. Okay, what's Sonia? Is this a date or something? Granted, dates don't usually happen in the afternoons. And usually, no, scrap that. It's not usually in a restaurant because these days you are stupid if you take a girl to a restaurant on a first date. Rather take her to a place for a drink, a single drink. And if you get along, you can get another drink. If things go south, you can leave. And everybody pays for themselves. Okay, so she gave me an item that will help against specific types. As always, feel free to pause the video and read the dialogue if you're so inclined. Okay, so what is this? There's an item. Okay, fresh water. I wonder what that little thing over there is all about. Okay, it looked like that thing only had one face area, so I think my character would have been tall enough to at least reach that. Okay, there is some sort of a thing you have to do with all of these Stonehenge type locations. I don't think I'm going to do it just yet. Oh, leaf stone. Now, if only there was a monkey in this game. One of the, or not one, but all of the elemental monkeys, then that leaf stone would be quite handy. Although it will still be handy because later on, well, there are Pokemon that evolve with leaf stones in this game as well. That is where I was going. Excuse my fleeting mind at the moment. Okay, I wonder what's down here, except that. Okay, okay. Ah, there's another item over here. What is this? It is a max revive. Might be handy, although not just yet, because if I need a revive at the moment, I will receive that revive at the Pokemon Center. Oh, hi there, Hop. You've been waiting long? Okay. You go on, I'll just go into the Pokemon Center or into the stadium and do my thing. I'm still stuck in the mindset of a Pokemon Center or Pokemon Gym, but this is just a stadium. Ah, I wonder what clothes I can buy. What uniforms? Ghost, Ice, Bug, Psychic, Bug, Ice, Ghost, Bug, Steel, Psychic. No, I don't want this. No, don't buy a Psychic. The thing is, I can buy those uniforms, and I will buy one later on when I get a poison one. But I hardly ever get to wear it. And having thought about it for a little while, I understand why I can't actually wear it in the stadium just yet. It is a question of earning the privilege to do so. I'm still just a regular old trainer. But I should be able to wear my uniform sometime. Okay lady, let me in. Yeah, okay, I got it. Let me go. Let's do it. Damn, lady with all the questions. Okay, here we are. Me with my regular old stadium uniform or challenge uniform. This is the gym challenge uniform, which means every challenger gets to wear the same uniform. And I think it extends to the gym leaders as well to some extent. And this is the challenge that I have to complete. Okay, oh, and there are some characters here and there as well that I have to fight as well. That might be quite irritating, considering my level, my current level. Okay, so let's go. Okay, Dan, thank you for introducing yourself. Now let me go. Okay, mission begins. Here we go. Where did Dan go? He just disappeared. I would expect him to step back a bit, but he just straight out disappeared. How is that possible? Okay, so we get 20 out of 20. But they just crush through the doors. Now, is that a yamper over there? Yes, that is a bloody yamper. The yamper wants to play with the ruler. Well, at least I hope he wants to play with the ruler. If he's actually trying to eat them, that is a problem. And in this side there are two yampers. And to distract me, there's a challenger over here that wants to fight me while that bloody yamper disturbs all my ruler. Cassifleur. That is a pure grass type. It looks quite pretty, but it's not really one I am very interested in. Maybe when I do the beautiful playthrough, Cassifleur might be able to be part of that, or maybe the flowers playthrough. Although it is very hard to have a variation if you're specializing in flowers or flower arrangement. I'll have to come up with a different kind of strategy for that kind of playthrough. Okay. So that in and of itself was a mistake on my part. Oh, come on. That bloody yamper is making life difficult. Here we go. I managed to dodge that. Oh, come on, you stupid yamper. Get out of the way. Bloody stupid dog. Bloody stupid trainer. Don't you see I'm trying to accomplish something? You're making yamper come around again and make life difficult for me. Bloody hell. I wonder if the finish up will be sufficient. Seeing as Badoo is also a part poison type. Well, it works pretty well enough. That hardly did anything. Okay, let's try a tackle. But I'm doing a vine. At least that was a tackle, not a vine whip. At least, finally they have the correct animation for the correct attack. The Odysseus, which is also a bloody poison type. Now I have to try and fight the poison type with a poison attack. That at least does a sufficient amount of damage, only because Odysseus is part grass type. I'm using all my bloody poison type attacks while I want to use it on the gym leader. That tackle at least was strong enough to take out the Odysseus. Okay. Now can I go past and Get my woolly back to the enclosure where they are safe from this bloody stupid yamper. There we go. I have 20 out of 20. Cool. Okay, where are you going now? There we go. This is the route to take. Come on, where the altitude are you going? Stupid woolly. Take the proper route. And at least I dodged that lady over there. But let's fight her anyway since my sheep are safe already. I know that goes contrary to what I was saying a moment ago, where I am wasting all of my poison type attacks on these guys back here. But I think I can heal up. Finish off this time ought to do quite well, and it does. One Sweet is also a pure grass type, if I remember correctly. So that went well. Another Oddish. Damn. Wow, there are so many Pokemon from the first generation over here. And the ones I want are not here, like Beedrill. I know Beedrill got a Mega Evolution in one of the previous games, so they are advantaging Butterfree in this game, which is just fine. But I would have liked to have certain Pokemon together, which I can't do at the moment. Okay, let's go on. Yeah, well done, well done. Okay, that ought to... Hey, why didn't you just go over the line? I suppose they didn't go over the line because I was still having to battle that gym challenger over there, or that whatever she was. If the sheep had gone over the line before that, the challenge would have been over. Okay, so I'm using an ether. Not the best place to use it, but I have learned through experience now that I hardly ever use my ethers when I really need them in any case. So I may as well just use it now. Okay, maybe I should try a potion. Okay, energy root, what does that do? It restores 120 HP. So not the best item to use just yet. That restores 60 HP. Okay, a normal potion is sufficient. High-tech earbuds, okay, yeah, I remember those. Okay, I'm just checking all of the items that I have in my bag. Okay, that's a Stardust. The next item, come on. Next pocket. Okay, beat up. Don't need beat up here just yet. Miracle Seed, Hardstone Heavy Duty Boots. Okay, Repellent Leafstone. Do I need Heavy Duty Boots at the moment? Okay, let's give him the Miracle Seed. That's more useful at the moment. Pokédoll and an X attack. And a U-Ball. Or U-Bell. Whatever that was. Let's do a potion. Restore the 10 HP that I'm missing. Even though it's a 20 HP item. Obviously I'm saving the game in case I get kicked out. That is what it's all about. And now I'm up to challenge... What was his name again? The first gym leader, or the first badge person. How would you describe that? Because we're not in a gym, we're in a stadium. Is it still a gym leader? Anyway. So he is the guy that we are going to fight right now. And we are going to be introduced to the new mechanic almost immediately. Okay, this circle in the middle is wrong. Because you see that one side, on his side it goes green with brown behind him. Which means that my side should have been brown with the green behind it. Just to keep the pattern. Okay, so he's describing Dynamax and the fact that we will be using it in this battle. This time I don't have a problem with that, and I will also be using it, or else I'll just lose straight up. I think. Milo is his name. Like to drink. If any of you know what Milo is, leave a comment or a like in the comment section below, or on my little thumb if you know what Milo is. And I mean the energy drink. Okay, yeah, I don't need to read that, just go on. Looks like I read it anyway. In order for me to read it right now, I'll need to put on my glasses, which I don't have on. So if you guys can read it, and if I'm too quickly through it, feel free to press pause and to go on back a few seconds in order to read it. Okay, so now we're starting our fight, and we can do body shock all the way, probably. That takes care of Gossifleur in a single attack. What level am I at? Okay, I'm at level 19, so we were evenly matched in levels. Energy Ball is next for me. Should I forget the move? I'll probably need to forget Leech Seed because that is a useless move for me. I'll keep Miracle Seed, Magical Leap for a second because I'll probably need a attack that cannot miss somewhere in the near future. Elder Gas. Okay, so that is the other one. Is this a version exclusive? I don't know. So he is Dynamaxing immediately. Does that mean he only has 2 Pokemon? It wouldn't be a bad thing, because this is only the first gym. He could have gotten away with only having 1 Pokemon, but having only 2 Pokemon for the first gym is perfectly acceptable. I mean, if he had 3 Pokemon, that would have been a tough gym to beat. And I'll stick to gym because that is what we've grown used to all this time. I don't actually need to Dynamax. I could just beat this guy straight up. I'm fairly sure about that. Let's see how much damage this does to me. If it does a lot of damage, then I definitely need to Dynamax. If it doesn't do all that much, I could just do this without Dynamaxing. So what am I going to do? Am I going to Dynamax, or am I going to just beat it straight up? Okay, so it does heal due to what he is doing. Okay, let's Dynamax and see if we can do more damage. Much more than we can recover from. Maybe we can change the terrain so that he receives damage instead of healing up. So this is experimentation from my side. Later on you'll see that I doubt this quite a bit because I saw strategies on YouTube where Dynamaxing is postponed as much as possible. Granted, I postponed it here as well, but I could have gotten away with not using it at all. I'm fairly sure about that. Okay, that hardly does any damage at all. And it helps me heal as well. That's not a smart move from him. Okay, let's finish this fight with the max ooze. And that is the end of this fight. I must tell you that the shaking on my hands with the controller is quite intense. I actually like that. It's a very interactive game. I have defeated Milo, and we are now going to receive our first badge. And we received 3,200 Poké Dollars as well. They give us quite a lot of money. We start with a hell of a lot of money, and they give us a lot of money as well. But granted, they also give us a lot of things to buy, including a lot of clothes. Now, I wonder if any of you will be able to notice what is wrong with my gym thing that I put up, my badges. Okay, I moved my whiteout counter to a bit lower, but I will not be telling you what is wrong with my badges. I'll wait for you to tell me in the comment section below. I made my own model of it, so by the way. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.